They only beat New Mexico 34-17. They eat chili peppers, bro. That's it. That's all they're known for out there, bro. I mean, like, you kidding me?
He said they're out there in pregame warm-ups eating chili peppers before the game.
Bro.
I'm sick.
Carson Beck said, "Stop putting that damn slander on my name." Arch Manning is getting a lot of slander right now. He is the talk of the town.
Take me out to the ball game. He about got loose and lost control of the race car. I mean, he was tailing him like a dog on a squirrel chase.
They was on Ryan Day's ass before the game. Ryan Day was on some freaky shit. This man had a nipple ring at the game. I was sick.
Here, look at
I don't know.
Look at this. Got him! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Tip-Offs and Kickoffs podcast. I'm your co-host, D. Wells.
Co-host Jay, baby, let's pod.
Yes, sir. Before we kick today's episode off, we just want to say thanks to all you guys for watching and supporting. You know, whether it's your first time tuning in or whether you watch every episode, we just want to say thank you to all of you viewers. Only reason we're able to do what we do is because of all you guys supporting us. And, you know, if you disagree with anything, if you agree with something, leave a comment, DM us, you know, whatever it may be. You know, just let us know. Other than that, let's get straight to it. So over in the MLB, we haven't talked about MLB in a little bit. Blaze Alexander makes a great inning-ending catch, but at the same time, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. was heading his way, and they about collided, but he basically got out of his way, and he ended up collapsing. He had a serious knee injury and was carted off the field. Tough break for the Diamondbacks, man. You know, he entered Monday with 249 batting average with 19 home runs, 80 RBIs. You know, I don't think the Diamondbacks were gonna make the playoffs anyways. But you know, still, you hate to see guys get hurt like that.
Yeah, man, it sucks for the Diamondbacks. Obviously, they've had to deal with a bunch of injuries lately. Wasn't too recent, but remember Corbin Burns with the whole Tommy John.
Yeah.
And then, now you got Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That sucks, though, because he's one of their, power hitters. And, I mean, he's been making a lot of noise. I mean, he's been doing a lot of great things lately. It sucks, man. And I know a lot of people got him on fantasy, including me. I hope he has a really good recovery. I mean, obviously, when you're making catches, especially when it's, like, fast-paced, you never know what's going to happen. So that's why you always call out, got it, ball,
Yeah.
You always just scream for it.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, man. You know, especially in the MLB or big stadiums like that. You know, communication can be hard in the outfield like that because everybody's yelling. You know, you got, sometimes the stadium's playing music still while you're running for a ball. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on around you, and it's just hard for some of those guys sometimes to communicate back and forth because sometimes they, maybe hear them say, "You got it," or instead of "I got it." I mean, I'm sure they don't say it like that because you can definitely get confused on who's got the ball, who's supposed to be getting the ball. But yeah, man, it's rough to see people get hurt like that, man, because I don't even think they made contact. I think it was just he tried jumping out of the way, and as soon as he jumped, his knee gave out or whatever. I don't know the extent of the actual injury yet, but yeah, man, it sucks.
Your body can't sometimes come at a complete stop, especially on turf, bro.
Yeah.
You step wrong, that's your Achilles, that's your knee, anything. I mean, that happened to Ronald Acuna Jr. last year.
Yeah.
For his ACL by catching the ball. You just never know, man.
Yeah. And for all you viewers out there, if you don't know, if you've never played baseball, it is a lot harder than it looks. It's a lot harder than they make it because, recently I've been in a softball league, And I'm not 21 anymore. I'm not young like I was, 10 years ago. And it's a lot harder than, people make it out to be, especially when you don't have time to settle under the ball. You're just running out there like that. But yeah, I mean, collisions can definitely happen, in the outfield if you don't have communication. So another injury that happened was Jason Adam, man, one of the San Diego Padres relief pitchers. He ruptured a quad on his left leg after trying to make a play on a ground ball up the middle. He lunged for the ball and kind of twisted awkwardly and collapsed. I mean, it sucks for the Padres. I don't, nobody likes to see stuff like that happen. But again, these things do unfortunately happen in, sports, especially professional. The Padres, they still have a lot of depth in the bullpen, so I'm not too worried about, their bullpen, but he is one of their key relievers that they have in the bullpen. So, I mean, there's about 20 games left, baseball. We're about a month away from the first wild card games being played for the MLB. So, every team's kind of pushing hard to secure home field advantage and pushing hard to secure a spot in the playoffs. So,
Yeah, so speaking of your Padres, Michael King is going to be coming back shortly. He made his debut back in the AAA for the Fort Wayne Tin Caps, your hometown, baby.
Yes, sir. 360 downtown, baby.
What's crazy, what I did not know is that so whenever you come back and you're in the big leagues and you're in the show, you wear your uniform. So he was out there wearing a San Diego Padres uniform.
Really?
While everybody's wearing tin caps. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was crazy too.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I bet that would have been a fun game to go to.
Yeah, the man was throwing heat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like Little League. That's like going down. That's like varsity going down to play freshman, bro.
Yeah. He's out there singing Take me out to the ball game. But yeah, I mean the Red Sox are looking good. Even though they traded Rafael Devers, I figured that they wouldn't be that good after trading him, but I mean their offenses look really good. They're in the mix for an AL wild card spot. Brewers, Tigers, Phillies, they're all looking really good still right now. They're definitely probably going to be making the playoffs. The Brewers, the Tigers, and the Phillies. You got the Padres and the Dodgers. They're still battling it out over there in the NL West. They're both looking really good. What did surprise me, though, this year, man, and I'm sure everybody was like this too, man, the Dodgers just got a stacked team. Like, there is so many just star talent on that team. And for them not to be the best team in baseball is surprising to me.
Yeah, that's how all the big market teams are, bro. I mean, you see LA, New York, and New York's the same way. They're stacked. They're getting, the pitchers, the batters, all that. What's another big team, big market? Boston, they're up there.
Yeah.
They're not nearly as them. New York Mets.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus,
New York
bro.
Yankees, New York Mets. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of markets, man, so, the Phillies have been crushing it, dude. Kyle Schwarber has been going absolutely crazy, bro.
MVP.
IU legend.
MVP.
IU legend right there, baby. MVP. I agree. He's on his contract here, bro. He's on his contract here.
Yep.
And he's seeking to get $79 million in a 4-year span.
Mm-hmm.
So, was that the Phillies going to do it, or is somebody else going to have to pay him? Because, hey, it's either Phillies going to pay him or New York or LA will.
Yeah. That's pretty much how that shit goes.
Yeah.
The Colorado Rockies need somebody. I don't know if they got the salary cap for it, but
Man, they might as well blow that. That team just needs blown up, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Strictly
mine. They need to start all over.
They need to simulate the rest of the season is what they need to do.
Yeah.
Get ready for next.
They better be looking up YouTube videos on how to get their guys up to level 99,
That's funny.
But other than that, man, I know the Athletics aren't going to make the playoffs this year. But dude, somebody who has really had an outstanding year this year, rookie Nick Kurtz. He is something, dude. Definitely my pick for the MLB Rookie of the Year. He had a 4-home run in a single game, tying the MLB record of all time. He's batting 308 right now. 27 home runs, 70 RBIs. Yeah, man. I mean, this dude has got some major talent. Like I said, he's definitely my pick for the MLB Rookie of the Year.
Hey, man, I mean, hopefully he keeps balling out. He's going to get a nice little bag. Because, they're about to end up going to Vegas. Hell, he going to end up going to LA or New York.
Damn near.
Because he's going to get a decent contract, but it ain't going to be like, what veterans are making,
Yeah.
He's just, but it's going to be something decent where it's like, hey, I ain't got to break the bank. Let's go ahead and get him for a couple of years, and then he's going to be worth some real big bread as long as he keeps playing,
Yeah.
So, shout out to Nick, man. All right, let's jump over to the NASCAR, man. Let's recap over the weekend.
Old Darlington.
Yeah, Darlington, man. One of the hardest tracks to race at. So, Indiana Zone, Chase Briscoe got the dub in the Cup Series. Yeah, I mean, man, he absolutely dominated this entire race.
Oh,
I mean, he got second on the pole. Denny Hamlin ended up winning the pole, but man, after the first lap, you didn't even see Denny Hamlin for a while. I mean, Briscoe was just crushing everybody, but 3 car lengths. It was insane. You thought this man was putting in cheat codes. I mean, seriously, bro. Dude, they did mods. This man took his car to Los Santos Customs, bro, and put some mods in it, man. He was out there driving a supercar, bro. I don't know. But shout out to him. What was crazy, man, this hit news immediately. First lap, Josh Berry crashes, loses control, crashes into Tyler Reddick. And you got the video, right?
Yep.
The real race to become a NASCAR Cup Series champion begins now. Wow, and around goes
That's
Josh
insane.
Berry into the wall. He had a
Look at all those
qualifying
cars
yesterday,
that missed
and it's
him,
all
dude.
come undone.
Yeah.
That is.
For it to be so early though, it's bro, they literally just got the green flag. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, he obviously, you could see he obviously lost control, dude. If it was anybody else, I don't even know, Ross Chastain or Joey Logano, and that happened right there, I kind of would have thought it was on purpose. But I feel Josh Berry ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not being biased, but if you look at it closely, it kind of looks like he's crashing in to Tyler Reddick, but I know he wasn't.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, his car just got real loose.
Yeah,
loose.
he got, which is crazy. I mean, fresh tires. I mean, I don't know. But man, Tyler Reddick is a beast for saving that car. I mean, dude, I know he felt that impact. It was oh,
yeah. He had Tyler Reddick had several saves, man. I mean,
yeah,
he had several saves this race. Yeah, well, what's crazy too to me, man, is so Chase Briscoe obviously won. He dominated. He had absolutely the best car out there on the track. What's crazy to me, and you called it, there was 6 Toyotas in the top 7, bro. That's crazy. Tyler Reddick, he got second. He raced his ass off, man. He almost got Chase Briscoe at the end, but, he just didn't have enough speed coming off the corners. He about got loose and lost control of the race car, too, on the very last fucking turn there coming into the final stretch there. But, yeah, I mean, he was tailing him like a dog on a squirrel chase. I mean, he was trying.
I was watching it live, and Tyler was just getting so close. The last 5 laps, there was 2 or 3 different times that Tyler Reddick almost passed him up, but he just couldn't get enough. But man, everybody bro, no one pitted for like 50 laps. I mean, bro, everybody's tires were bad, bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, hell, Briscoe got loose a couple times, and I'm just like, dude, he could probably lose it any second.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, bro. There was no cautions at the fucking end.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like everybody had bad tires. It was insane. But dude, it was a good race. I mean, besides, Briscoe dominating, I mean, at the end, it got hairy for the simple fact that Eric Jones was in the mix. Eric Jones, AJ Allmendinger.
Yeah, Eric Jones surprised me. I mean,
like
he got third, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he ended up third, yeah.
Yeah, he got third. After him, it was John Hunter Nemechek. The top 6 cars were, 5 out of the 6 cars were Toyota. Only Chevy was the AJ Allmendinger. It was nuts, man. It's funny because, I mean, it's like with the playoff race like this, you don't expect to see them guys up there. Because, I mean, neither of them dudes were like close on playoffs. With their points, it's not going to matter. As far as like playoff drivers, the next racer technically would have been like third was Bubba Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
So Bubba Wallace, and then Boss Man was after him. So yeah, I mean, dude, it was a good track for Toyota, bro. Toyota dominated as a whole, bro.
Yeah, they did.
And
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
After obviously Darlington ended, it leaves Joey Logano, Austin Dillon, Alex Bowman, and Josh Berry all on the cutoff line there, all in the bubble. But, there's still 2 races left in the first round. Until we find out who's the top 12, who's going to make it to their next round, or, what 4 is going to be eliminated. So, yeah, I mean, Chase Briscoe's in the lead right now. Danny Hamlin, he's he's second. Kyle Larson's third, Reddick fourth, Bubba Wallace fifth, Will Byron 6th, Ryan Blaney 7, Ross Chastain 8, Austin Cindric 9, Christopher Bell 10, Chase Elliott 11, and the last one, that's making the cut as of right now is SVG. So,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. SVG got very lucky because if it wasn't for Josh Berry's wreck or Alex Bowman's pit situation, which was crazy, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw that.
I did. 40 seconds,
insane,
bro.
Yeah.
He
went to take the tires off and like it wasn't even turned on, bro.
Yeah, talk about miscommunication, because if you saw the video, like the guy that was one of the pit crews that was not changing the tire was like, "Hey, you're good." Like it wasn't plugged in. I plugged it in. And the guy's coming back over for a second time, and it was just a shit show is what it was. I bet you Alex Bowman was pissed.
Oh, I would be too, bro. Yeah.
Because you got to think those pit stops are like 10 seconds. And it was a 40-second pit stop, and it wasn't even really anything major. It was just somebody didn't plug in the air hose.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the same, bro. I mean, but that matters, bro. I mean, that's why some of these drivers are so dominant, bro. Like Bubba Wallace, according to the playoffs now, his like number 2 on the pit crew, and like all year he's had like the best pit crew. Denny Hamlin the same way. I mean, if you're down a second and you go pit the same time, as the guy in front of you, I mean, you could definitely get past him depending on where you're at in the pits.
Right.
On the second. But 10 seconds is a really good pit. I mean, Jesus. Alex Bowman definitely was punching the air in his car, driving out of pit lane.
Yeah.
I mean, sucks for him. SVG better get together, though.
Yeah.
Because, SVG would be on that bubble, bro, because SVG was down 2 laps. From a caution, bro. SVG was risking it, man. Like he was trying to strategize the laps and the time by his tires, bro. He was like the second stage, like he was like his tires were real bad, but he was trying to calculate it to where he would catch up on a caution because he was down the
He was
lap.
down a lap, yeah.
So he was trying to time it perfectly where he could get a caution and get the pass to where he would just get right back into, right back with everybody. But
yeah,
didn't work out with him. One happened too early. What do you think? Who do you think is getting knocked out, man? 2 more races to go. Who do you think is getting knocked out?
I'd have to go with Josh Berry, Austin Dillon, Joey Logano, and I'm gonna throw in, like I said before, I'm gonna say Austin Cindric.
Okay.
Austin Cindric's ninth right now, but
do you think Bowman's gonna crawl himself out?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect it. I think SVG is going to be knocked out based on this performance, and we got 2 more, big tracks, ovals. I think it's going to be SVG, Austin Dillon, Bowman, and Barry. Last time they were in St. Louis, Logano won. I don't see Logano doing bad this week. I think they're going to flip-flop. I think Logano's going to squeeze his way out of here.
Okay. I mean,
I
can
could
see
be wrong,
you
though.
can't. I mean, you can't count them out. The next race is coming up. This weekend be Worldwide Technology Raceway over there in Madison, Illinois, or which is St. Louis basically, but one of the quarter-mile track. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what everybody can do. But I would say 3 drivers that I would probably pick to win this would be Will Byron, Denny Hamlin, and Chase Elliott.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, respect, man. I agree. I think Denny Hamlin has got the drive for it. Tyler Reddick will be in that top 3 because he wants it bad. I mean, dude, he was pissed, losing past weekend.
Yeah.
And I think it's for sure going to be a Chevy guy on that 3rd spot because, yeah. I don't know if Toyota's going to dominate this race. I know 2311 is going to be top 10. I'm gonna say that now. I think 2311 is definitely be top 10.
Yeah, I could see that.
I know for sure ain't no Ford winning this race. No Ford winning this race. So it's either gonna be Toyota or Chevy.
Joey Logano.
But I think Chevy. Yeah, if a Ford wins, it's probably gonna be him.
Yeah,
we'll see.
All in all, next week it's gonna be a good race. So, but let's go ahead and switch over to college football here. We called the South Florida beating Boise State. We called I called Ohio State beating Texas, but we called the LSU versus Clemson, which that was actually a really good game to watch. Dude, I cannot believe Florida State beat Alabama 31-17. Yeah, that's crazy. You heard about their freshman star linebacker that got shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan Pritchard was his name. He got shot somewhere around Havana, Florida, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. He was in a car or something. I don't know the specific details on that, but I remember seeing that on a headline. But I mean, I guess he's in stable condition, or critical but stable condition. So,
sucks, man. I mean,
definitely hate to see shit like that happen.
These guys want to come back home. It's like it sucks because a lot of these guys come from humble beginnings and serious, violent environments.
Yeah.
You hate to see these guys go back home and people get jealous and they want to hurt you. It sucks, man. Sometimes you just got to try to stay out of the way, man. I mean, you got an opportunity. You could go to the NFL or anything professional. Just stay out the crowd, hang with the right group of friends. Because man, there's been situations where people go back to the streets. This your future you're dealing with, man. Ain't no time to mess around. But obviously we don't know Ethan's situation, but it's tragic. At the end of the day,
100%.
sucks. It sucks, man.
I'm glad he's stable. Obviously he's in critical condition, but I'm glad he's stable. Shout out to all the medical personnel that were on standby and, getting him the right treatment he needed because, you hate to see shit like this happen. But, yeah, man, 31-17, Florida State, they surprised me on that one. We said that definitely take the spread on that, but we didn't think that Alabama was going to lose that game.
Before we go to the next topic, I just want to say, Peyton Pierce, I know you watch this podcast, and I don't know if you're saying Roll Tide right now. The Tide ain't rolling this week, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. They ain't rolling.
Old PP, Peyton Pierce.
They ain't rolling.
Shout out to my boy Peyton Pierce out there in Birmingham, Alabama. Another upset was this Miami, Florida, and Notre Dame game. All in all, I mean, this was one hell of a game. I mean, Miami went up like 21-7, and then Notre Dame started making their comeback. Notre Dame had like a pretty big interception that kind of screwed their momentum all up, but Miami ended up kicking a 47-yard field goal with 1:04 left in the fourth, and Notre Dame couldn't come back down the field and respond. Miami's defense, they stepped it up big time right there on that last drive. Just some stats here. C.J. Carr from Notre Dame, he threw for 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. He had a hell of a game. Eli Raiden had 5 receptions, 97 yards. Over on the Miami side, you had Carson Beck. He threw for 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mark Fletcher, he had 15 attempts, 66 rushing yards. Charmar Brown, 15 attempts, 54 yards. Malachi Tony, 6 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown. C.J. Daniels, 5 catches for 46 yards and a touchdown. Dude, speaking of C.J. Daniels, did you see that catch? Bro, he had his one. Yeah, he was on that Odell Beckham shit. He literally had a one-handed grab for a touchdown.
19 total. Under pressure, off his back foot, up for grabs.
In traffic, bro. God.
C.J. Daniels.
Sal Ben was punching the air after seeing that shit.
Oh, yeah. It was interesting seeing Miami actually come out on top there.
Carson Beck said, "Stop putting that damn slander on my name." He said, "I had to get out of Georgia and go make a name for myself in Miami."
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, you started off right. So shout out to Carson Beck, man. Don't let these haters talk, man. Go ahead and ball out in Miami.
Yep.
I know y'all was partying y'all asses off after that game. I'm already knowing. Y'all was teeing up, man. Shout out to y'all. Then we had the Texas and Ohio State game. Man, it was crazy. It's a short score, 7-14. But Ohio State dominated. Arch Manning is getting a lot of slander right now. He is the talk of the town on every social media platform ever, talking about overrated and this and that. Hey, I said it last podcast. We're going to see how good he really is, and I thought this man was going to ball out. But this was the make or break for Arch Manning for this first start. That's the nuts. Well, he had 1 interception, 1 touchdown, 170 yards, 17 for 30. Wisner, the running back, he had 16 carries for 80 yards. Similar for Ohio State. Julian saying, I was sleeping on this dude. He had 126 passing yards. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, you did what you had to do. I mean, guys came out on top. Michigan's transfer, Donaldson, he rushed for 67 yards. I know Michigan's punching the air right now. I didn't see that much action from Jeremiah Smith. No. I was kind of shocked about that. I didn't see too much action from him. Pretty much that interception was the breaking point for Texas. I mean, after that, I'm just like, man, what are these guys going to do? besides all that, though, I mean, for it to be a low-scoring game, both teams had pretty good defense, I would
Oh
say.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, it just comes down to the errors, the mistakes they made. But man, they was on Ryan Day's ass before the game. College game day, they was on him. It didn't even start yet. I'm like, bro, it's like 10 in the morning. This man had a nipple ring at the game. I
Yeah.
was sick.
Here, look at
I
this.
don't know.
Look at this. My man with the nipple ring. The nipple ring for the win. Literally. That's crazy, man.
Ryan Day was on some freaky shit. But hey, that was fuel to the fire. They was like, all right, y'all gonna put me on the internet at 10 in the morning? Let's go.
Seriously, though. I don't know what's more painful, getting a nipple piercing or trying to explain to your grandma why you got one. Well, we need to ask Ryan Day. See what he thinks, bro. Which one is more painful?
Whole damn world knows now, bro. Yeah, I guess that's how they get down to Columbus, man. Shout out to my Ohio residents. I mean, if that's how y'all get down on that freaky time, hey, that's how y'all get down, man.
Hey,
shout out to Columbus, though.
I bet you it was one of those things where he bet the football team. He said, "Hey, if we win the national championship next year, first game, I'm coming out here with a nipple piercing."
I'm sick, bro.
College football. We're excited that college football's around. I know the viewers. I know all of you guys are, excited for college football's here finally. This Thursday will be, first week in NFL, stuff like that. But yeah, college football is here, and we can't wait to talk about it every week. We love college football. We hope you guys stay tuned in for all that. This upcoming week for college football, it's going to be kind of a pretty boring, I would say, week of college football. There's a lot of ranked teams that are just playing nobodies. There is one game, Michigan at Oklahoma this upcoming weekend. Oklahoma is favored by 5.5 to 6.5 points. Just depends, time of day, who's all betting. But John Mateer is one hell of a quarterback. He's a quarterback for Oklahoma. He transferred from Washington State this year, threw for almost 400 yards against Illinois State. And Keontez Lewis, the number 7 overall prospect out of Illinois, he had 119 yards. I mean, yeah, they played Illinois State, but, it just looked like Oklahoma definitely seemed ready to go for the year. I mean, they came out guns blazing. Yeah, I mean, Illinois State's, kind of a nobody. But, I don't think Michigan is going to win. I really don't. Especially,
I don't think so either.
Especially being at Oklahoma. That's another thing, too, is Michigan, they got an injured star freshman O-line, and they got a lot of drama going on over there in the locker room, man. I mean, Coach Sharon Moore, he's facing a suspension right now. He received a 3-game suspension related to an NCAA sign stealing scandal.
So that went through.
Yeah. The 2 games that are in this year, week 3 and 4 against Central Michigan and Nebraska.
I'm sick. They ain't get suspended for the big game this week, though, right?
No. And there's one game there's one game in 2026 that's on there too, which is like, okay.
So it's not consecutive. Okay, that's some rigged shit. That's rigged.
I mean, come on, man. Somebody gets in trouble. Look, okay, when you got grounded back in the day, did your mom or dad say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and ground you for these 2 days, but the next 2 or 3 days, I'll let you do whatever you want, and then, I'm going to go ahead and ground you next week for your 3rd day? No. Hell no. My ass was in that fucking room for a week straight, bro. Come on now.
This man take a plea deal in court? He must have took a plea deal, bro. He must have had Johnny Cochran as his lawyer. Yeah, we'll plead guilty to the sign stealing, but I only want to be suspended these games. The games that don't matter. Damn, dude. Michigan, y'all corrupt as hell, man. I'm sick. Hey, shout out to my family. You know, my family out there, big Michigan fans. But hey, sorry, that's some BS. And I agree with you. They are going to get smacked by Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They've dumped all this money into Bryce Underwood. Okay, he showed out first game, but bro, they only beat New Mexico 34-17.
That's exactly.
Bro, New Mexico ain't known for football, bro. They're decent at hooping. Shout out to Pascal Siakam, alumni.
Mm-hmm.
And they eat chili peppers, bro. That's it. That's all they're known for out there, bro. I mean, like, you kidding me? Like, they literally let New Mexico score 17 on them, bro. I mean,
sick.
You might as well have been out there playing Ivy Tech Community College.
He said they're out there in pregame warm-ups eating chili peppers before the game.
Bro.
I'm sick.
For a home opener, y'all literally let them put up 17. I'm sick. They had the whole flyover, light show, and everything for them to score 17. Man, get up out of here, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to see how y'all play this week.
Look, they only beat them by 17, and they were favored 35. I mean, they got shit to prove. I mean, Bryce Underwood, you know, like you said, they put all this money into this guy. I mean, $10 million. And for them to only beat New Mexico by 17 first week, yeah, they got a lot to prove, man. They got to show me that they can play some solid football this year.
That's sick, bro. I mean, bro, they literally dumped pretty much all their NIL money into the one player, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, y'all about to meet your maker. Oklahoma's definitely a tough team, and we'll see how y'all do. Like you said, I don't think they're gonna win. Hey, we come back and y'all win, I'll show you your respect next week. I'll show you respect. Yeah, man. I'm excited for that game. Let's go, man. I'm ready.
Yep. One of the biggest things that's been talked about here recently is Micah Parsons got traded to the Packers on Thursday. You know, he's been at Dallas for 4 years, ever since 2021. You know, everybody knows about the whole contract negotiations. You know, him and old Jerry, they basically came to a failed contract negotiation. And, you know, the Cowboys received Pro Bowl defensive tackle Kenny Clark and 2 future first-round draft picks in 2026 and 2027. I think the Cowboys made out on that deal a little bit. Don't get me wrong, Micah Parsons is great. But, I mean, to have 2, you know, first-round draft picks in that and also getting Kenny Clark, that's a good trade. The Packers losing Kenny Clark for him, I just don't think it's really going to be that much of a difference. I mean, they're still going to be good, but, I mean, the defensive line will probably be a little bit better, but, I mean, this isn't going to make their defense like the best in the league or nothing, you know?
That's definitely talk of the town, though, and I don't know if you knew he's going to be wearing number 1. He's going to be the first player in decades to wear number 1 for Green Bay. Decades.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a culture shock for him. I mean, you know, the Cowboys fans get wild, but these Green Bay Packers fans are crazier than hell. I mean, bro, they're up there drinking Spotted Cow and it's negative 30 outside.
Yeah.
So this man better get used to it because he's going to be playing in the negative weather with snow all the time.
Yeah.
He gonna like it up there, though, man. They're diehard. So shout out to Micah. I mean, Micah's going to be loved there. I mean,
yeah.
Every Green Bay Packer fan I know personally made posts on all social media that they were geeked. So shout out to the Cheeseheads. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was happy too, man. Lil Wayne was happy.
Yeah, good old Cheeseheads. I'm about to be up there next week. Be up there in Wisconsin. See what everybody thinks about that. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing too. He's got an injury right now. You know, it may keep him from playing week 1. He's got some sort of back injury, like joint sprain in his back or something weird. I don't know, but they said they may need to give him an epidural shot an epidural injection to help him play week 1.
I know how that is. I've had one of those.
Yeah, no
He's gonna be feeling good. He gonna be feeling good, bro.
How long is that needle? That needle's got to be at least a foot long.
Oh, it's big, bro. Yeah.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah. They numb your back before they put that big one in there, though. I don't know. I felt like all the oxygen was like taken out of my body, bro. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and just run through a couple for all you fantasy people out there running fantasy football. So the Dolphins, Devin Achane, he returned to practice after having a calf injury, and it looks like he is going to be playing week 1. So if you got Devin Achane, there you go. Najee Harris plays for the Chargers now. Had an eye injury and is also now cleared for contact. Quentin Johnston plays for the Chargers, has cleared concussion protocol and will suit up for game 1. Over in the Rams, you got Matthew Stafford. He's been dealing with a back injury and is expected to play in game 1 against Houston, per Sean McVay. Lamar Jackson, he suffered a foot injury a few weeks ago, but returned to practice last week. He should be playing week 1 as well. And then we got Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown for the Eagles. Both were dealing with injuries, but they should be good to go for week 1. May have to watch Devontae Smith. They're kind of iffy on if he's going to return week 1, but if not, he'll definitely be back week 2. So we're just going to go ahead and wrap things up. We just want to say thanks to all you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. Like we say before, if it's your first time tuning in, if you watch every episode, we just want to say thanks to you. Only reason we're able to do what we do is because of you guys supporting us. If you disagree with anything, leave a comment, DM us, whatever it may be. Other than that, we will keep these videos coming for you guys. Thanks for watching.